Hey guys, I'm Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are continuing my Poshmark Q&A series. Today's question actually comes to us from Instagram. I posted on Instagram asking for my Instagram followers to send me questions. And this question comes from Posh Style Redefined. And she asked me, how would you respond to people who say reselling is not a real job or is wrong for whatever reason? And I think this is an amazing question that I want to talk about. So if you are a reseller, or probably any like self-employed person, especially if you are just starting out and you get a lot of pushback from people. You get a lot of pushback from people who are close to you, who maybe don't understand why you have chosen this lifestyle, because it is a very, very different lifestyle than choosing to go and work a 9-to-5 job. And you will get a lot of people who tell you that you don't do anything, or that you don't have a real job, or that you play on your phone all day. And it gets really frustrating. Everybody gets it. I get it. People get it all the time. And, it's hard. It's really hard. And there's not really any way to avoid it. But, if you are getting people who are telling you that reselling is not a real job, I would tell you to point them in the direction and look at stores like Plato's Closet, Clothes Mentor, Style Encore, Once Upon a Child, Goodwill, any thrift store, any consignment store out there. There is nothing different from what you are doing than what they are doing. You are doing the exact same thing that they are doing. You just do not have a brick and mortar store. Goodwill gets all of their inventory for free, okay? You are going out and you are searching for your inventory. You're curating your inventory. Much like a lot of the, people who pay you for stuff like Plato's and all of those. They are more of a curated store. So that is basically the same thing you are doing. You just do not have a brick and mortar store where people can bring you things to buy. You have to go out and find it. So there's nothing different than what they're doing. Like, you are doing the same thing that they are doing. So, if you have to explain to someone who maybe doesn't get it, that would probably be the easiest way to explain it to them, that you are basically running an online resale store like Plato's Closet or like Goodwill, except you are curating your inventory. You're not just selling, what people are donating to you. You actually buy your inventory. And then you could also go as far as to say, any store out there, boutiques, Walmart, anything, any store is buying their inventory from somewhere, from a distributor, a wholesaler, and they are reselling it. They are reselling new inventory, but that's how the retail business works. All the boutiques that you see, they have ordered their inventory from somewhere and are reselling it. They bought it at a wholesale price, and now they are selling it at a marked up price. That's how retail works. So that's how the whole country operates, the whole buying and selling thing. So, and then for people who say that reselling is wrong, reselling is not wrong. I mean, if you go to Goodwill is not giving the donations that they are getting away to people who are less fortunate, or like your local thrift stores. They're not accepting donations to give to the people who are less fortunate. They are accepting donations to sell, to raise money for whatever cause they are representing. For instance, we have a thrift store local to me that goes to benefit the homeless shelter. So they take donations of things that they sell in their thrift store, and then the money from the thrift store goes to benefit the homeless shelter. So by shopping there, you are actually helping these people. You are helping the homeless shelter. You are supporting a local cause. And by shopping there, you know, you're donating to charity. Your money is going to this charity. You know, by shopping at Goodwill, a lot of, like, our Goodwills here partner with the veterans, and they raise money for the veterans. And, you know, you're actually really helping these organizations by shopping there. So you're not taking anything away from anybody. Guys, there are billions and billions of pounds of clothing that get dumped into landfills every year. They're like, we're never going to run out of clothing. There's so much clothing that is thrown away. Like, you're helping the environment. You're keeping these clothes in circulation. So we're not just throwing them away. We're not wasting clothing. Like, there are people who don't have clothing. Like, we have to keep these clothes in circulation. And then you also have to think about, you know, a lot of people can't afford to go out and buy $80 pairs of jeans every time they need a new pair of jeans. So by reselling these clothes at a discounted price, you are allowing people who otherwise couldn't afford to go and buy them retail to buy them, you know, slightly used. So they're getting them at a cheaper price. So that is helping them out, like, especially families who have a lot of kids. If you sell kids clothes, like, what if a family has like 5 kids, and that's a lot to go and buy brand new clothes for 5 kids that they're going to grow out of in a few months? Like, I completely understand, you know, parents who want to go and buy used clothing because their kids are either going to mess them up or they're going to grow out of them. So, like, this is a good way to keep these clothes in circulation and help people to save money. You know, you're helping the causes. Like, it's not wrong to resell things. It's wrong if you're reselling things, like, and ripping people off or scamming people. Like, absolutely don't do that. But in terms of, you know, buying clothing that would otherwise be thrown away and selling it, and, you know, you're making money, people are getting deals, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, Goodwill, Plato's, all these stores that sell used clothing, this is all, like, they're all doing the same thing that you're doing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's a business model. And, you know, if you're getting pushback from people who are saying that you don't have a real job or, you know, question what you're doing, then those are probably not people that you need to be hanging out with. And, you know, you will get even your family members telling you that you don't have a real job and they don't support you. And it sounds terrible, but you kind of just have to tune them out and just keep doing what you're doing, because those people are not paying your bills. Like, maybe you're not a millionaire, but if your bills are paid and you enjoy what you're doing and you're happy, that's another thing. Like, if this makes you happy, like, don't worry about what other people are saying. You know, just because they're probably mad, honestly, if they have to get up and go to an office every day or somewhere that they hate to go, and they see you doing something that you truly enjoy. Yeah, they're going to question you, and they're going to tell you anything that they can to discourage you from doing it, because they're not happy with themselves. So just try to tune those people out, the negative people, people who aren't supporting you, and, you know, just keep doing what you're doing and literally mind your business and worry about your business and growing, and use that as your motivation to show people that you are bound and determined to be successful with this, and that what you are doing is a real thing and you are going to be successful at it. And use that in anything that you do. If you get pushback or negative people, use that as your motivation to keep going and to push more and to make more money. And, you know, just don't worry about what these people are saying to you. I hope that helps someone if you are going through that. I've been through that. I continuously go through that. So if you're watching this and you're going through that, you are not alone. So that was an excellent question and a good motivational talk for today. I thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's at SydneyLPosh. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!